Hello, my bomb blowers and module masters, and today I am here with another Keep Tunking and Nobody Explodes modded module tutorial, and today I am here with the module Historical Phrases. Historical Phrases is a module about historical phrases. It's a rather simple module where you just follow conditions, and once you follow enough conditions, you're going to get an instruction to press a particular button. Let's go ahead and get started. This module will probably require the edgework, but there's a chance that it doesn't. So I do have the edgework hub turned on for this tutorial.
There is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Okay, so the module has a quote said by a person. It also has 6 buttons. The goal of the module is to go through this diagram until the diagram tells you to press a button. And once it tells you to press a button, you press the button, and the module solves. You'll also notice that the buttons have various inspirational labels on them. The labels themselves are absolutely meaningless. So the only thing you need to know about the module is the quote and who said it, as well as the edgework, which we're going to refer to in some of the rules. So, how do we navigate through this diagram? So we're going to start at this first question every single time. We're going to determine if the quote has more than 7 E's. If the rule that we're looking at is true, then we're going to move to the next rule in the list. So from here, we would move on to does the bomb have more than 2 batteries? But if the rule is false, then what we're going to do is we're going to navigate through the diagram until we find the next rule that has the same indentation as the rule that we're currently looking at. So that means we're going to scroll down until we get to, does the author's name have a double letter? So let's take a look at our quote and go through the diagram. Does the quote have more than 7 E's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty sure that was just 7. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not more than 7 E's, so we're going to move to the next rule with the same indentation. Does the author's name have a double letter? The author's name is Lorraine Hansberry, which has 2 double R's, which means this rule is true. So we're going to go to the next rule in the list. Does the quote have a comma? There is no comma, so we're going to go to the next rule in the same indentation, which means we're going to this one. Does the bomb have a vowel in the serial number? There is an I, so we're going to move to the next rule in the list. Does the quote have an odd number of R's? Let's count. Sometimes it's hard, 1, to let the future to begin. That was 2 R's, let's double check. Cause sometimes it's hard to let the future begin. Which is 2, which is not an odd number, so we're going to go to the next rule in the same indentation. Does the quote have fewer than 4 S's? Let's count the number of S's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that wouldn't be fewer than 4, because we already have 4. 1 in cause, 2 in sometimes, and 1 is in 1 in it's. So we're going to move on to the next condition in the same indentation, which is press the 4th button. Okay, let's press the 4th button. And the module solves. That's all this module is, really. You're just following conditions and moving to the next rule in the same indentation if it's false, and if it's true, you go to the next rule in order until you get told to press a specific button. In terms of a voice setting, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can read the quote out to your diffuser. So, I am a brain, Watson. The rest of me is a mere appendix, by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Now, since these are historical phrases, they were actually said by the person on the module, so if you just Google the phrase, I am a brain, Watson, if I can type, oh no, that's from period, the rest of me is a mere appendix. And boom. This is an actual quote that was said. Go away, Amazon. I don't like you. I'm a brain, Watson. The rest of me is a mere appendix. So you can use this. You can use the Google method. If the font on the module is hard to read, because it isn't cursive, and if you're not familiar with cursive, this could be very hard to read. But if you can just make out a few words or the author's name, then you can figure out, go away, you can figure out what the quote is. And this is also a good way to bring it up if you get the read. However, the method I prefer to use is to do the module interactively. So let's go ahead and ask our diffuser the big questions. Does the quote have more than 7 E's? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6, which is not more than 7, so no. Okay. Does the author's name have a double letter? No, it does not. Does the bomb have vowel in the serial number? Yep. Does the quote have between 9 and 14 words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, which is yes. Does the quote have an odd number of R's? I am a 1. Watson. The rest of me, 2, is a mere 3 appendix. That was 3, let's double check. I am a brain, Watson. The rest of me is a mere appendix. So 3, which is yes. Does the bomb have a lit indicator labeled car? No, it does not. Press the 5th button. And that is a solved module. If you just have the quote, then you can do all of the rules yourself. But you can choose however method you want. I prefer doing the interactive method because I find it more fun. But maybe you can do this the Google method faster. You have the quote in front of you and you can just answer the questions. So it's really up to however you prefer to do it. Both ways are viable in my opinion. Just up to you. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Hope it helped, and have a nice day.